Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally and I'm at the 2026 RIU Explorers Conference in Fremantle, catching up with Cameron Switzer of Cannindah Resources. Okay, so we're in WA at the conference here, but you're exploring for copper in Queensland.
Good morning, Wally. Yes, we are. We're located in southeast Queensland, about 100 kilometres south of Gladstone and about 100 kilometres west of Bundaberg on an interesting copper gold project, which at the moment the drill rig just can't kill it, Wally.
Oh, right. Well, let's start with Queensland as it is, because that's pretty much a known copper jurisdiction, a place to go looking for copper. What took you out that way?
It's really like a curiosity, and I saw the opportunity to apply the knowledge and skill base I have that I've learned from these style of deposits in New South Wales and throughout the world elsewhere to the deposits that we see in southeast Queensland, which is really similar, and we can apply the applications, the techniques and move forward. And we've been really successful in what we've done.
All right, yeah, you say you've been successful because I've been watching you recently. You've had some good drilling programs, so you've had some news come out of those. And tell us about what's been happening there.
Look, we work on the premise, Wally, that good geology equals good drilling, and we put our money into the ground through the drill rig. And all the results so far have been positive. I mean, the results from our base case breccia project just get better and better, and we're currently drilling that as we stand here today. And our big southern transformational target, the results from there again are exceeding our expectations. So it's all positive news at the moment. We just can't kill it.
All right, it's not, as always, it's one of those ones you can't say, yes, this is going to happen, but let's just start from some small hits, some more indications. Do these keep on growing in size every time you do something, and do you sort of anticipate a bigger deposit sitting there?
It takes multiple stages of exploration activity to actually find the big transformational asset, and we believe we're on the cusp of that development right now. We understand that we have the high-grade components. We're understanding our vectors moving forward, and fortunately for Cannindah Resources and Cannindah shareholders, we're cashed up and we're putting our money again back into the ground through 10 plus to maybe to 20,000 metres of diamond drilling. So we're looking for the big prize. We're investing in the ground moving forward.
All right, when you say moving forward, so anticipating sort of news flow coming out over the next 6 months, say, what do we expect to see?
Well, we'll have regular news flow like we've had at the end of January all the way through February. We're currently drilling on our infill gap target zone in the breccia, and we expect to commence our drilling on the southern target in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
All right, well, sounds like you've got quite a bit going on there, Cameron.
It's an exciting time. It's an exciting growth phase for Cannindah, and we're not going to die wondering, Wally.
And I have to say, this is about the 6th interview I've done for the conference so far, and we've been inundated with gold, but I seem to have been selecting, not selecting, just happened to be talking to copper explorers. There seems to be quite a few copper explorers sneaking around amongst the gold.
Well, we're sort of a copper company at the moment, but the big surprise in the background is the amount of gold we're actually finding associated with the copper. And the best ore bodies, the lowest cost and the ones that give the best return on invested capital are the ones that have copper, gold, silver, moly, and that's our wheelhouse for us right now.
All right. Well, obviously a company to keep an eye on, Cannindah, and that's what we're going to do at the Roadhouse. So keep us up to date with what happens.
Thank you very much for your time and all the best.
Cheers.